Hey everybody, I'm Dan Kirk, also known as the Juggler with the Yellow Shoes and Captain Kirk. I'm a professional school assembly presenter and family entertainer, as well as a fisherman who takes people out on guide trips. So I do that for you. I've got a fantastic fudge recipe for you. So kids, ask the big people you live with to make this, because this stuff gets hot. You gotta stir hot oven stuff together and you might burn yourself. So be careful. If you're a big person, oh, this is great for the kids. And my wife really loves this recipe, as well as I do, but I make it for her. I did the math on this. 13,600 calories for the pan of fudge. So don't eat it all at once. Thanks for joining me. Have fun with the recipe. If you got any questions, just put them in the comments below. Thanks. Bye. Let's get started. Here are the ingredients. You need 13 ounces of marshmallow cream. I usually get a big jar that is 13. I found two smaller ones, 7 ounces each. I will adjust accordingly. You will need 3 sticks of real butter. Yes, real stuff. Don't use the fake stuff. You will also need 6 cups of granulated sugar. Quality ingredients make a quality product. You will need 1 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. Get yourself some real vanilla. You'll need a tablespoon of that. I will be crushing walnuts. I'll need 2 cups of crushed walnuts or chopped. And the important thing, what kind of fudge do you want to make? I'm going to use dark chocolate. I got a 62% that I'm going to combine with a 43%. If you like dark, go dark. If you like milk chocolate, use milk chocolate chips. But you'll need 24 ounces or 2 12-ounce bags of chocolate chips. So I like it dark. I'm going dark. We also need a couple other things. You will need a big pan to put all the ingredients, melt everything, and make the fudge. You'll also need a cookie sheet, or maybe 2 depending on the size. I got a really big one here. And some cooking spray. I will spray the cookie sheet, rub it on there so the fudge will easily come off. So let's get started. Spray your cookie sheet. And I just get in there with my fingers. I like to make sure it's all evenly spread around. Another good thing to have, because your fudge is extremely hot when you pour it into the cookie sheet, is to have a towel under the cookie sheet, and I will get that right now. Do you have to have a nut grinder? No, you don't, but it sure helps. I'm going to grind up some nuts in this. Get 2 cups, measure the 2 cups so the 2 cups can be ready to pour in when the bubbling hot goo is ready for the chocolate and nuts. I'm going to measure out 2 cups of nuts and put them in a bowl so I can easily add it to the fudge mixture. There we go, 2 cups all ready to go. Now we got to put most everything in the pan except for the nuts, chocolate, and vanilla. We add everything else. So we're going to heat the sugar, butter, evaporated milk, and marshmallow cream to a full rolling boil, stirring constantly. And when it begins to boil, then we have to do that for 5 minutes. So I need 6 cups of sugar. 1, 2, 3, a little more than 4. A little less than 5. 6 cups of sugar. 3 sticks of butter. I like to cut it up just to help it melt a little quicker. So I got my 3 sticks of butter in there. And then I'm going to do my marshmallow cream. When I was a kid, my brother and I would take the marshmallow fluff, spread it on buttered bread, have a marshmallow fluff sandwich. What? So I got the sugar, the butter, the marshmallow cream, and now I need the evaporated milk. Shake it a little. Open that bad boy up. It says shake well, so I shook it. Before I start heating that up, I'm going to get the chocolate chips open, ready to dump. I noticed these bags are only 10 ounces each, so I'm going to get 4 ounces of more chocolate. Found myself a partial bag of dark chocolate, so I will add 4 ounces extra, so I get 24 ounces total. So now, got to fire this up. Turn that on high. I got a gas. Cook it on high or close to high. You have to stir it constantly once it's all melted and gooey and boiling. And I will set a timer for 5 minutes once it starts boiling. And I will also put on some gloves because it is so hot. And if it bubbles, sometimes it may bubble out, and when it lands in you, it hurts because it's hot. And since I seem to be a wimp in my older age, my hand will get stiff and sore from stirring so much, so I'll have to switch hands. But I'm a juggler, I can switch hands, it's no big deal. Trying to get some cheap cotton gloves on, so if it spatters, I'll be protected. There we go, the real boil has begun. I'm going to set the timer for 5 minutes. Got a good bubble going on here. 5 minutes. And if it bubbles up and it looks like it's going to boil over, turn down the heat a little bit. Or if it just starts spitting a lot, turn down the heat a little bit. I got mine cranked on high right now, so go bring it down just a little. Four, three, two, one. Now remove from heat. I have a gas stove, so I just turn the heat off, so it's technically removed from the heat. If you are using an electric, move this over to a cool burner. Add the chocolate. Stir that in. More chocolate. More chocolate. 4 ounces. More of that. Get that going a little bit. Add a tablespoon of vanilla, or a little more because I like it. And the nuts. Do you have to add nuts? No, you don't have to add nuts, or you can add a different kind of nut. We like the walnuts. Dark chocolate walnut fudge. Just give that a good stir. Make sure that vanilla gets spread throughout. And then carefully pick the entire pot up and pour this into your prepared pan or pans. Some very hot stuff. Here, let that pan cool real good and have a little treat for the kids in just a little bit. I'll spread it out evenly in the pan. This is the big baking sheet, 11 by 17. That'll be yummy. Lummy. Delicious and yummy. Lummy right there. Let that cool. I like to put the pan out on the porch. I live in Wisconsin, so the porch is cool this time of year. It's the end of November after Thanksgiving. So let that cool a little bit out there before I bring it in and cut it up. It'll take a while to cool at room temperature indoors. But cut it. Don't have to freeze it. Don't have to make it real cold. Cuts easier when it's slightly warm. I do keep it on the porch, but you don't have to keep it out on a cool area or in the fridge. You can just package it up and eat it. All right, it is time. The fudge is cooled. Room temperature. Easy way to cut your fudge. Get a big heavy-duty pizza cutter. Ooh, nice. Cut your pieces in different sizes for different appetites, and then stack them in a container and separate them with a sheet of wax paper. You can put them in the fridge. You can freeze it if you want to, but the top fudge connoisseurs say keep it at room temperature. Enjoy it! Thanks so much for watching. Bye now. Oh yeah, that worked out really well. Well, that's good. My wife will be happy. Ah.